Bonjour à tous, Keletigui Diabate, on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode du vlog olympique où je documente mon parcours jusqu'aux Jeux Olympiques de 2018 jusqu'à 2020. Pour vous motiver, vous inspirer, vous pousser à faire de nouvelles choses tous les jours. Aujourd'hui on est avec Maë qui est partie aux Jeux Olympiques d'hiver. Qui a un petit mot de sagesse à nous partager.
Croyez toujours en vos rêves. N'oubliez jamais la destination finale.
N'oubliez jamais la destination finale, j'aime bien.
Très important.
J'aime bien. La vision.
Toujours.
Laouna, quelque chose à dire?
Il fait froid.
Ça va, il fait 12-13 degrés. Bonjour madame.
Salut, ça va?
Ça va?
Et elle m'a dit, mais
Bonjour. Ah, Mélanie.
Tu vas bien?
Mon gars, là c'est même un reportage là.
Ouf.
Comment ça
Ouf.
va mon petit gars?
Comment ça va? Abidjan, c'est comment? Check ça.
Tu m'as manqué mon gars.
Toi aussi.
T'es prêt là?
Bah écoute, tranquille hein. Je suis en train d'enregistrer mon petit vlog là aujourd'hui.
Tu vas me vlogger pendant les partiels et tout.
Je sais pas si je peux te filmer durant tes examens, mais
Vas-y hein.
ça pourrait être considéré comme une tentative de triche.
Peut-être.
La
Si tu me donnes de bonnes réponses.
La bouteille de lait c'est comment?
C'est pas du lait, c'est du café.
C'est du café. Vous êtes ravissant, petite fille.
shampoing sec.
Clarisse Lemoine. Du shampoing sec. Du shampoing sec. Mais attends, tu te rends compte? Virginie, du shampoing sec. Du shampoing sec.
J'ai pas eu le temps de me laver les cheveux, ok?
Oh
C'est
putain,
difficile.
dégueulasse. Dégueulasse.
J'arrive de l'autre bout du monde, je suis déjà blaguée. Laissez-moi tranquille.
Et voilà, cette première journée d'examen est enfin finie. C'était sympa. Il y a un examen, j'ai rendu copie blanche, je vais avoir 0. Mais c'est pas grave.
Mais c'était sympa.
Franchement, c'était tranquille. J'ai bien parlé avec d'autres étudiants. Genre, il y a une fille de la classe qui a un enfant, je sais pas quel âge elle a, mais elle veut vraiment développer sa marque de bijoux, etc. J'ai trouvé ça super intéressant. On a parlé facile pendant 20-30 minutes. Je lui ai donné plein d'idées de marketing, comment elle pourrait implémenter ça pour augmenter son business. C'est super intéressant. Et maintenant, it's prank time! Je crois que ça va être ma nouvelle phrase. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank, bro! It's a prank, bro! It's a prank! Dans la vie, vous rencontrerez des murs, que ce soit des examens. Pourquoi tu rigoles? Il faut continuer à réviser, faut pas s'arrêter, pas vrai, Maë?
Toujours repousser ses limites.
On a tout compris.
Non.
Elle regarde mes vidéos, je crois. En vrai, j'avais pas la motivation de réviser, de travailler, tout ça. Mais voir étudier autant que ça là, je me dis, il faut que je fasse un truc. Je suis rentré en contact avec Penji, une boîte américaine qui fait des designs tout court à volonté. Donc en fait, tu payes un truc mensuel et ils te font autant de designs que tu veux. Je vais voir si je peux travailler avec eux, sur quel point on pourrait travailler ensemble. Je vais essayer d'enregistrer l'appel que je vais faire sur Skype avec Jonathan, qui est un des cofondateurs, qui doit avoir même pas la trentaine, je pense. Yeah, I guess. I mean, congratulations, you know. I mean, you've been like through a great ride. I mean, October to now and like 200 subscribers and 30 people, that's great. Right, definitely. I mean,
what made you get into fencing?
So I started when I was like 6 years old, you know. Something like really old. Long story short, you know, I was doing judo and I didn't really like it, you know, so I said to my mom, hey mom, I want to stop. So she told me, okay, if you want to stop, you go to the director of the school, because it was, you know, an after school thing. And so I went, I said, hello sir, my mom told me if I wanted to stop, I needed to come to you and, you know, just like tell you. And he was like, okay, but it would be sad that you just stopped sport altogether. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And he told me, do you know about fencing? And I was like, no, what is it? And he was like, well, you know, this thing with sword, you can try, and if you don't like, you do it for like some more months and then you can stop. And I'm like, okay, let's try. So, you know, I do it like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And then I start getting bored again, you know, and I go to my mom and I'm like, hello mom, I want to stop fencing, it's boring. And she's like, no, you don't stop. And since then I kept going.
That's funny. Good for you, man. That's really cool. So you follow like Gary Vaynerchuk and all this stuff as well?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's the man, you know?
Yeah, you got that right. That's cool.
So
yeah, well, I mean, we would love to be able to work with you in some capacity.
I definitely feel like through Facebook ads, but maybe more like LinkedIn ads, you know. I feel like maybe I can manage to reach a really interesting demographics, you know. I've got actually like a friend of mine who's like building some kind of collective in France right now, which managed to reach like a 30,000 community on LinkedIn, you know. So
Nice.
he's doing pretty well, and I feel like at least, you know, like reaching out to you was the first step, you know. See what I can do, you know, to, you know, just create something some interesting content to push it on Instagram, Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads with the good targeting, you know, to see if we can reach the people that interest you, that are going to, you know, sign up and keep paying, you know, because that's the goal.
Yeah. You let us know what works best for you and your business and your members and stuff like that. You could test it out, check out and see if it's something that like you think is good. I mean, I think it's pretty cool but that's also because we made it. So
For sure.
so if you think that it's good, you'll be able to talk and speak to it much better than I would be able to do. So what are your thoughts on that? Like, is that something that you think could work? And then once you get the design, then we can kind of have a conversation again and say, okay, well, you know, these are some things that work well for other people. This is what could work well for you.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what really I was leaning toward too. But like what you said, like about like using Penji just makes sense because like to better sell like I don't know, like cheese, you need to taste it. So that makes sense.
Exactly.
And that's something I was really like looking into, you know, like I'm planning on launching some podcasts and everything, so that would definitely
Nice.
be a right fit, I feel. So I'm thrilled. By the way, how old are you, Jonathan?
How old am I?
Yeah.
29.
Wow, great.
How old are you?
22.
22. Man, you're killing it, dude. Yeah. You putting yourself out there in these situations. You know, just putting yourself out there in general. You never know what can come out of it. So, props and kudos to you for just doing the hard part, which is just like putting yourself out there in a vulnerable situation and being able to talk to somebody. It can be really hard. So, kudos, man.
Thanks a lot. By the way, you know, since I told you I was doing daily vlog, is it okay with you if I just like put part of our, you know, call on the daily vlog?
I'd love to be able to see you in the Olympics, man. That'd be awesome. Would you be supporting? Were you born in France?
Yeah, like so my dad is from Africa in Mali and my mom is French, and so you know I'm just using the fact that since I've got like the double nationality, I can represent whichever country. So
Yeah.
you know,
Which one would you represent?
Like-
Whoever can get you there, right?
huh?
Whoever can get you into the Olympics, right? You'll represent either
Yeah.
country as long as they get you into the Olympics.
Yeah. I mean that's what matters, you know. I mean, people care about like which country you're representing until you're world champion, you know.
Yeah, you got that right, man.
So
Well, are you ranked right now? Currently in fencing?
85 world ranking.
Wow, dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Congratulations.
we don't get any money from fencing, you know, so that's why I
Yeah.
hustle, you know. Gotta make
Hey,
it happen.
that's once you win an Olympic medal, man. That's when that's when everybody starts reaching out to you and they want to be your best friend. And that's when the money will come.
Yeah, especially if I do a daily vlog. Until then, you know, it's going to be crazy.
Absolutely, that's a brilliant idea. What made you come up with it?
Gary Vee for sure. and you know, I just thought about it and I was like, if I do this every single day, you know, until the Olympics, and I qualify and best of all, I get a medal, you know, I feel like I would just get a brand deal right away with Nike or Adidas, you know.
Oh, easily. Yeah, smart. Would you so what would you say is your dream? Like, what is your dream? Like, what do you want to do besides making the Olympics and winning a medal?
My dream is just, you know, I feel like a good amount of people following Gary, you know, just doing whatever I want, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
just having that like freedom.
yeah, I mean that's really important, you know, like
Yeah.
deciding for dying on your own world, you know. I mean
Yeah.
that's the thing, you know, like especially in our world, you know, you've got a lot of people, you know, pretending they're playing attack, but they're just playing defense the whole time, you know. I don't like people pretending, so I like to keep it real, and I just want to keep it real with myself as well, so it's really about being more myself.
Yeah, so what would you say is the one thing that you love about fencing? Because would you say it's more of a defensive sport, or would you say it's more of like a I always see. I mean, I've watched fencing before. I'm always curious to hear from your perspective. Like, what makes you love it so much? Like, is it a defensive sport, or is it more of an offensive sport?
Like, it's really a matter of balance, Like, have you ever played sports?
Have I ever played sports?
Yes.
Yeah, I played basketball.
Oh, okay. So, but really high level, or just like for fun?
No, not high level. Not as talented of an athlete as you are. I'm 6'2".
Okay.
So I'm really tall, but I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm like a professional athlete by any means.
But you played some match, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
yeah.
so I don't know if you will relate to that, but I feel like once you reach some level of practice in a sport, you can really get into some kind of zone, where everything you are going to feel and experience in that time is like in a different time zone as usual. You're going to feel everything like more slowly, and everything. And I feel like, I don't know if you feel what I'm saying, but like I feel like when you reach that level, it doesn't really matter what you do. You're just into it. It's like breathing.
Yeah. No, that's true. No, that's cool. I just when I watched fencing, it's just such a, like, you guys are kind of like dancing. It's so methodical. Everything you do is so like elegant. And to be able to just make one wrong move can make all the world of a difference. Is just really, really cool. So I'm excited to become your friend and learn more. Definitely going to promote you as much and best as I possibly can.
How do you go about like creating content for that restaurant? Like, we send you pictures and everything, and you create something from that, or you just like create something from scratch? Okay.
So what you would do is you would sign up for Penji. You would sign up for Penji, and then you would tell us exactly what it is that you're looking for. So if you need something designed, you give us some styles, maybe some like inspiration, and then we would come back and we would design it for you. So like maybe, for example, you like I don't know, maybe you have like some inspiration behind like the style that you like. You would basically take the logo that is currently there and that you want to model the new logo after, and then we would just recreate it in our own way. But the more inspiration that you can give to us, the better we will be able to understand what it is that you're looking for.
Okay, I get it. I see. I definitely see. That's really crazy. I mean, like, how do you even come up with this? Because like, I assume, like, I don't know the whole thing, but I assume you outsource a lot of work, I guess, because like having like 30 people in the USA would cost like way more than what you get. I assume, I don't know. But I mean, it's pretty crazy to think about that. It's like the Deezer of like graphic design,
Exactly. Yeah. So I'd say it's like a combination of a lot of things. If we only had like 5 customers, then you're right, we wouldn't be profitable. Like an average pay in America could, for like a really good designer, could be $60,000 to $80,000. Right? It's a lot of money.
For sure.
But when you're doing what we're doing, we make our money off of how many customers we actually have.
Sure.
So the more customers that we have, the more we're able to service them. So we have a really interesting way that we go about servicing our clients, and you'll kind of see when you sign up, but we basically have like an entire process where you can communicate with your designer, in an easy fashion. You can communicate just like you would communicate via like Facebook, where you can kind of talk to them and message them. So there's a lot of intricate ways. We also do a lot of offshore talent. So we hire people overseas in order to help us do what we need to do. So it's just like a combination of a lot of different things. And we'll have another conversation soon. That way we can find out how we can work together even further.
Okay.
Does that sound cool with you?
Yeah, great. I mean, love that call, Jonathan.
Cool, man. All right, it was really good talking to you. And thanks for reaching out. Appreciate it.
Thanks for calling back, bro.
No problem, man. Have a good one, right?
Yeah. Have a great day.
All right, bye. You too. See you later.
See you.
Bye.
Yo, fuck! Woo! Woo! Yo, fuck! Putain, cet appel. Alors là, j'étais en contact avec Jonathan Grzybowski. Faut réussir à le dire. Il y a un entrepreneur en fait qui a créé une boîte qui propose un abonnement mensuel pour des boîtes pour avoir un designer à plein temps en fait. Comment te dire? En fait, tu payes 350 ou 650 € par mois et tu peux faire autant de design que tu veux dans le mois. Et c'est juste incroyable parce que du coup, en fait, ça te permet de t'affranchir totalement du besoin d'avoir des designers sur place, etc. etc. Et c'est juste incroyable. J'ai adoré son business model. J'ai pu vraiment un petit peu discuter avec lui pour voir ce qu'il faisait, comment il faisait. C'est excitant. Ce gars est juste génial. Donc, Penji, je vais vous mettre un lien en bas si vous voulez visiter leur site web. C'est vraiment super intéressant si vous avez des gens que vous connaissez qui sont intéressés, qui ont une boîte de marketing, qui ont besoin de beaucoup de design, etc. N'hésitez pas à les rediriger vers ce lien en bas. Waouh! Je suis en examen, mais je crois que c'est le truc qui m'a le plus excité de la journée. C'était waouh! Ce gars-là était juste génial. Ça, c'est le genre de truc qu'on n'apprend pas à l'école. Vous avez vu là? J'ai passé 30 minutes au téléphone sur Skype avec quelqu'un que je ne connaissais pas. Parce qu'en fait, j'ai écouté un podcast. J'ai entendu son projet, j'ai dit c'est génial, je lui ai envoyé un mail, il m'a répondu et en 5 jours on a organisé un appel, on s'est appelé et waouh, je sais pas ce qui va se passer mais c'est juste incroyable, ce gars-là est incroyable, j'adore. On a Chando qui est juste à côté qui est en train de réviser, il est sérieux. En tout cas pour ma part, moi je vais m'étirer, là on a mis le tapis, on est prêt à s'étirer. C'est une journée assez compliquée, il est 1h du matin, tout le monde est réveillé, tout le monde est en train de faire son truc, j'ai édité mon vlog, j'ai pas vraiment révisé parce que c'est pas ce qui m'importe, c'est pas ce que j'ai décidé de faire. Continuez à croire dans vos projets, faites les bons choix, faites pas des décisions juste en vous disant je vais faire ça parce que j'ai envie de le faire. Ayez un plan, parce que je veux dire, c'est bien beau de dire je vais devenir le plus grand athlète au monde, mais si derrière vous avez pas de plan pour soutenir vos ambitions, vous irez nulle part. Vos limites d'aujourd'hui sont faites pour les dépasser demain. Your total limits are only meant to be broken tomorrow. Je vais continuer à faire ça chaque jour. Comme ça, vous savez, genre parade de cartes, on détruit toute la négativité. On continue chaque jour. Boum! Dans le prochain épisode de l'Olympique Vlog. C'était plein de gens et c'était cool, mais pas d'excuses. Tout de suite.